I have to take you out to the ocean with me for a second. Hold on. Sorry for all this movement, but I didn't have this on right. Sorry that I'm taking you out to the ocean. My bad, y'all. My bad. My bad. Ooh, hold on. All right. Took y'all to the ocean with me for a little bit. Y'all all right? How's everyone doing? Ooh, Gotta take the echo off. Okay. Hey, y'all. Happy April. Hopefully no one tries to do a what you call that? A April Fool's joke, cause I ain't no we ain't really here for these jokes, okay? So everybody lead them to yourselves, cause you know you are likely to get popped if you try that here. All right, so today is April 1st. I actually know quite a few people who are born today. Ain't nothing jokey right now, okay? If you're popping in, go ahead and hit that like button. If you are new, welcome, welcome. I am a Renee, Adrian, to those that know me in real life. Renee is actually a true middle name, but that's who I am. Today we're just going to do a little bit of chatting, y'all. I'm going to add some stuff on my calendar, my desk calendar. We're going to do a Hello April page. That is something that I do with my journals. I like to do a April separation. Most of you all know I did go ahead and buy the B6 Stalogy, which is a little bit bigger than this. This size, so it's slightly larger. I really want to dive into this, but I don't know what I want to do with it. Like, y'all know I have my A6 planner, but right now I haven't even been using my planner like I should. So I'm almost like, ooh, should I use this for a daily sheet and everything, this and that? So I don't know. I don't know if we're coming or going, y'all. So, you know, we'll figure it out as we go. But we are going to do a Hello April page, all right? So hold on. Y'all, I'm going to have to take y'all, hold on, I have to move y'all just a little bit. I think with my hand being so close, it's causing it to... At least y'all see I got lotion on. Y'all see how oiled up I am. Got a little lotion on. Sorry. I done had to take y'all to the ocean a couple of times. Hey, Chantel. All right. So, we're going to do a Hello April page. So, what I like doing in Journal Jot is just so you can separate it. But I'm not quite sure if I even did a March page. I don't feel like I did. Did we do a March page? Let's see. Let's see. So this is February. Oh, we did a Hello March page. So that's Hello March. So let's do a Hello April. All right. So April is spring, y'all. This is going to be a month where, you know, ideally we would come all confident and we'd be like, ooh, spring cleaning. Yeah, we can still spring clean. Okay. If you have the ability to do so. You can still spring clean. If you are if you're on my Patreon page, I already told y'all thank you on that site. Thank you so much for still remaining a patron. I know we are in different times, so people have to adjust where they do. So I don't want to take anybody lightly. Thank you to all people buying journal prompts, people buying shirts, people in the Patreon group, people just showing up to this live. Thank you all so much. So if you were in Patreon, y'all know our journal topic for this month is all about springing into action. That's totally different from what everybody else gets when we release journal prompts. So if you're on Patreon, your journal prompts always differ. Initially it didn't, and I was like, yeah, that ain't fair. So their journal prompts are different. So if you're interested in that, you can check out patreon.com/Journal Jot and Jive. Their prompts actually release tomorrow. The rest of y'all are going to get prompts on... Hold on, let me look at the calendar. Y'all are going to get prompts released on Friday, which is the 3rd, okay? So that's that. Thank y'all. Y'all actually helped me more than y'all know. I actually did my therapy session before I got on here, y'all, because yesterday was a little... And when I say, I'm not going to say heavy, but if my energy is not right, y'all, I'm not going to hop on live. I'm just not. And so yesterday, I just was a little, So I said, let me pull me together because, that's what I needed to do for self. So I said, self, sit down somewhere. Sat on down. So I did. And how we're going to write April. Let's do something a little different. So how's everybody doing? Good to hear. Good, y'all. Any new shows? Have we run into any new shows yet, y'all? Oh, awesome, Darlene. Yeah, y'all, I opened up my main journal. Like I had been running from my main journal. And so the other day I said, all right, girl, let's go on and open this real journal. It was actually therapeutic after I actually decided to like write. And so what I do sometimes, y'all, um, no, so Darlene, the regular ones for the PayHip site, those are going out on the 3rd. I was gonna do the 1st, but that don't make sense. So we're gonna do the 3rd, and there's actually gonna be some additional ones outside of entrepreneurs. People that are on PayHip, they know the routine. They get theirs on the 2nd, so they'll be in that. So you'll see those on the 3rd, and I'll make an announcement on all platforms once they go live. Yeah, that one I'm really excited about. That one is exciting. Well, y'all know I like making journal prompts anyway. So I can give you the preview though. It's called So You Want to Be Self-Employed. Pull out your notepad. So I'm excited about that one. And just so y'all know, when I do journal prompts, I be rolling my eyes at myself. I know when some of y'all started downloading these journal prompts, you was like, girl, get out my closet. Why you calling me out like that? Yep, I say the same thing to myself, y'all. Awesome. Oh, what you cooking? What y'all been cooking? I need some new ideas. I am gonna do. I need to take that out the freezer. Oh, I didn't do this right. Oops, my bad. Okay, so you doing breakfast? I am gonna cook my signature spinach meatballs. I do it with turkey meat. But when I used to meal prep, one day I was like, oh, I just want to try this and see. And that became my signature item. I haven't made that in about a year or so, maybe like 2. So I'm going to do that tomorrow. I need to pull some ground turkey out of the freezer. Okay. Okay, Ada, let's take that word just the way you're making homemade. So I do the same thing when I put that word just, I minimize. Girl, you making some homemade cheeseburgers. See how that sound more enticing? I'm just making, girl. That's big. Homemade? Homemade? Girl, you better play that stuff up. That's a big deal. You know we don't be in these streets trying to cook for real. Everybody in these streets cooking. Now, let's talk about this cooking thing. If y'all got some chaps at the house and you ain't started teaching them how to cook, we'll take it a step further. If you don't know how to cook and you ain't started pulling up some YouTube videos, some Pinterest, and all the above, we ain't coming out of Rona not knowing how to cook, people. Now, Ada, I be checking myself. I be like, girl, stop saying just, minimizing your good efforts. I be talking to myself too. Yeah, homemade is a big deal. All right, so we got hello. What else we gonna do? We are gonna add some little, what's that stuff called? I'm gonna say it's a swirl. We're gonna do some little kid stuff. Y'all know how you start in the center and you let it swirl out. So I'm gonna add some little swirls in here. How does it look where y'all are? Today is a pretty day. Yesterday it was storming. Like, I don't know who Mother Nature was mad at, but she was real upset. She wasn't feeling whoever she was mad at. Maybe she was mad at the pollen because she did help a little bit. I had that big black marker pen. Okay, so it's beautiful and sunny. The temperature did drop a little bit though, so it's pretty, but it's a chill in the air. So yeah, I've been working out and I might have put on some, oh, that's my win for today. I actually put on some clothes, okay? Because I've been going around this house in pajamas, like take a shower, put on some more pajamas, okay? It was just getting a little out of hand. And so currently I'm walking around looking like a Q-tip, y'all, because if some of y'all know I cut my hair. I cut my hair down to like a low fade. And so I had plans. Like I was about to wave this mug up, put these different colors in my hair. I had a whole plan. And life said, hold my mule. And so now my hair is growing out. So I'm walking around looking like an entire Q-tip. So I said, okay, so we're going to have to find a little balance, okay? We're going to put some clothes on today. And we're going to freshen our face up, draw your eyebrows in, because you know you look like Whoopi Goldberg because you ain't really got none. So I drew those in today. And it made me feel better. It did. Put a little lip gloss on. So now I'm just walking around looking like my baby picture by the head. But it's okay, because I was a cute baby. I was a cute baby. So I'm just looking like 1981. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. You got to find a human in this mug, y'all. Even decided to put on a bra. Might be TMI, but I was like, listen. What I'm wearing bras for? And then I started thinking, now hold on, gravity does pull. So we need to find a little balance. So we back here again. Because I was getting a little out of hand, okay? This is water. You do see purple. I do water drops, y'all. Because I don't like water. But we all need water. I'm telling y'all, like Chantel said, it changes your mindset. I perked up, made my bed. I'm going to be transparent. I'll be making my bed every day. Like, last week was like, girl, do what? Make what? Who? And I felt like My room was like, dang, about time. Shoot. So, you know, today's, I'm going to feel a little revived a little bit. You said bras are losing out on your house too? Yeah. Yeah, I said, well, you know, you can give yourself a break every now and then. But then I might have walked by the mirror one day and was like, girl, now hold on. Hold on. We need a little balance. So ain't nobody judging you. Y'all do what you got to. Just do what you have to. But every now and then, freshen up, make your face look, you know, act like you're going somewhere. Go outside. Go out the back door. All right, we need a little black to lighten that up. All right, I got 16 of you on here listening to me ramble. So I'm going to need that little hand to just go on and go over to that thumbs up and hit the thumbs up. Because guess what? We talk about this every day. YouTube is pushing all the small content creators to the background because it is in the forefront. So yeah, just give me a little bit of like. That's it. That's it. I'm not really asking y'all for a lot. Hopefully, if you can, you have your journal out with me. And remember, y'all, your journal does not have to be perfect. If you don't have any great handwriting, it's okay. Oh, thanks, Joy. Yeah, Chantel, I realized that too. When I put clothes on, I got more work done. It really makes a difference. Like, seriously. Hey, look at me out in these streets trying to be productive. So I think the other live, y'all, we discussed like how I set my financial goal. That was on this page. I covered that up because it's a journal entry on the other side. So we did that. And so part of that I needed to raise, I needed to do that to get my license. So I'm excited because I was able to update my cosmetology license yesterday, which was the actual deadline. And so I don't have an extra fee. So that was a win. So make sure as you go through the week, each day, every other day, you assess each win. I don't care how small, how big. Find something that you can celebrate out of each day, okay? Or each week. That will definitely help you in areas when you like, I ain't nothing going right. And then you like, wait a minute. Yes, it is. I woke up with breath in my body. Step one. And I do realize a lot of times, even myself included, we minimize small steps and we don't acknowledge those. And so you actually get so much done, y'all. More than you think. And if you're not, this is the time where you're evaluating yourself like, okay, what can I do? What can I add? So in the month of April, you always want to do a recap. If most of whoever's on here that is used to me, you already know what a recap is. If you're not used to me, what a recap basically does is it allows you to assess how things are going, right? So what worked? What needs adjusting? What did not work? Those are the 3 questions that you'll ask yourself, right? So we want to kind of look at March. Everybody in March had to adjust at some level. I don't care who you are. I don't care how strong you are, how you think you got everything together. If you here, you had to adjust, right? So in your March assessment, you may say, hey, I had to adjust how I work. I've never worked from home. I'm working from home now. You may say, what did not work? Staying on a schedule or getting dressed to work, right? So I just told y'all how when I get dressed, I feel better. So maybe that's something I need to carry over into April. 3 out of the 5 days of the work. Well, I work 7 days a week. Let's just say 4 out of the 7 days. Put on some clothes, okay? And one of the things that I want to do, because I am dropping weight, notice that too. That was another win. What I'm noticing is like, oh, okay, girl, you coming down. So maybe try something on in the house that you got a tag on. And you've been like, one day I'll fit into this. Use that as a measurement tool for your weight loss journey if that's something that you can do. Hey, thanks for joining. So, hey, Ash. So that's something you can consider, if you're working on weight or whatever that may be, find something that's old in the house, that, or an old dress. A lot of people have done that. Hey, everybody popping in. An old pair of jeans. Now, jeans are one of my favorite things to do, right? Because typically you can tell if you're gaining or losing in jeans. You know, like, if how much do you have to jump up and down? Now, for all of y'all that don't have to jump up and down, it's beautiful. Okay, it's really nice. That's not my truth. Sometimes I have to do that whole squat, drop it like it's low, and hear my knees crack, and then lift back up to get the jeans up. So maybe you only had to do that 3 times versus the 6, right? That's a win. So that might have been your adjustment. What might not be working? You tried to put those jeans on that you knew were too small. That wasn't working. So you just, you got to move a little more. So those are ways that I do measure my weight loss, y'all. I do put on something that I, for a fact, know I can't get in, and then I measure from that point. Awesome, y'all. So Elevated Training Solutions, y'all, that is my line sister. I mentioned her on the live Monday, matter of fact, where she gives tips. If you're on Instagram, make sure you go follow her on there. Facebook, she is an educator. Okay, so some of y'all that are telling your kids to carry the one like that I normally would do, she's gonna help you not mess your child up for the future, right? So make sure you go check her out. She has tips. She did one lesson that I joined on capacity, right? And some of y'all don't know capacity either. She had me pulling out measuring cups and stuff, and jugs and pints and all the great things, which are really good lessons. So if you have a chance and you need some refreshing courses, matter of fact, we was talking about cooking. Okay, so yeah, your kids need it, but you need it too. Instead of pouring too many cups of flour in your recipe, you might only need it one. All right, so check that out when you get a chance. Again, her name is Elevated Training Solutions. Follow her YouTube channel, because she'll start putting videos up on there at some point too. Yeah, this is me talking to her, y'all. We talk all the time about our goals, so she's probably gonna be ready to cuss me out when we get off, and that's fine. But support. But no, seriously, y'all, she has some really good tips. She's the one that taught me about the deer. Remember I told y'all drop everything and read? So that was cool. My son of the book came. So now I need to go in and fill the books that we'll be reading. And like I told y'all on Monday, we'll be reading 15 to 30 minutes per day. All right. So cool beans. All right. So back to this April page. What else we going to add? I want this to be really, really colorful. So y'all going to see me start adding a whole bunch of colors on here. And I may even add a little bit of a flower. All right, so anybody else have any wins? At this point, y'all, we need to hear wins, okay? Y'all up here being quiet. Y'all need the motivation. Y'all over in the house looking like I was looking the other day, too. It's all right. Ain't nobody gonna bite me. Ain't nobody judging. We all working through this together. I want a random color. Give me a random. Let's do is this that salmon pink? I think so. Any more wins? Any more wins? Wins for 100. Did you try something new? Did you watch a new show? Did you shave your legs? I actually had to do that, y'all. I said self. You're doing too much. Yeah, I tell you, I talk myself all week this week. I was like, girl, now listen. Up next is the feet, because I still been tripping on them. Yeah, you had an off day. Awesome. Okay, Fitbit goes 99.9%. Oh, that's it. That's a good one. Congratulations. Let's do this. Awesome. Okay. So you did crafting and reading. What kind of crafts did you do? That's what I need to start going through all my craft stuff, y'all. I am Michael's, Joann's, Hobby Lobby, Walmart, Target, TJ Maxx, Marshalls. And when I say TJ Maxx and Marshalls, I mean like their section where you go and get stuff like this. My best friend bought me this one though, but you get stuff like this and you go get books and all that. Like, that's what my craft room looks like. Anybody working on home projects? I've seen people painting walls. Like, some people, like, they are out in these streets making major moves. One lady that's in New York, she's a nail tech. I follow nail pages on Instagram. Like, it just gives me instant gratification following pages. But she's a Mets fan. She painted her whole closet. Like, it was super dope. I got motivated for 0.23 seconds to paint something, and then I realized I'm not about that life. So I got over it. But I do wish I had a canvas, because I would paint a canvas actually. Brianna, I don't know if you're on IG. If you're on IG, can you message me about the dog training info? My mom needs some info on that. Cause honey, she gotta and she gonna watch this video. She gonna be like, girl, look, mommy, we gotta do whatever we do for Tabby, honey. Tabby is the family dog, but Tabby's a baby, and Tabby needs some home training. And of course, with everything that's going on, we can't do hire a trainer right now. So if you could reach out to me so I can get some information from you and see what could be done. She has a Shih Tzu, too, by the way, a toy Shih Tzu, a toy one. Okay, I have been stamping and coloring. Ooh, okay. Working on handmade journals. Aisha, and I have do you have a cinch binder? I have a cinch binder. I thought about putting together a journal. I have all the stuff, just haven't done anything with my cinch binder. Okay. Okay, thank you, Brianna. Okay, your step goal is small, but gotta start somewhere. So Galena, don't minimize it. Start wherever you gotta start. Some of the smallest steps are big steps for a lot of us. Okay, Sharonda, you watched your fade and put some stuff on it. Sharonda, I had to call my distributor. I think I mentioned that Monday, because he's doing where if you need an order, he'll leave it on your doorsteps. Cause all of my hair stuff is at the salon. I was like, I ain't got no shampoo. I had a leave-in conditioner. This ain't gonna go over very well. So, and no hair color, cause I usually wear my hair color. So he brought my hair color and stuff. Well, he didn't give it to me. I bought it. So yeah, I need to shampoo my hair this week. Okay, so we in for the shampoos. Y'all know we had our hair conversation on Monday. Some of y'all still ain't combed your hair. I'm judging. End to the root. End to the root. Oh, so you got a big dog. All right, so let's go back in here. Okay, so y'all got some wins going on. I knew some of y'all had some wins. Y'all up here trying to minimize y'all life. Don't do that. Some of y'all, this might be the first time y'all been celebrating yourselves. You better let us hand clap for you. Oh, okay, so you hand bind. Yeah, I want to try this cinch binder, because, I mean, I ain't got nothing but time. Like, and I have so much, like I have, when I say a lot of paper, I have a lot of paper, cardstock. So that would just be neat to develop something. So do when you bind, so there's this lady in, is she in Germany? Oh, her pages are amazing. And she does like stitching with that fat needle and all of that stuff. But I feel like I stabbed myself, so I don't want to do that. But it is so pretty with the thread. Oh, Sharonda with the pain. Yeah, it would have to be one wall and one wall only. Okay. Anybody else have some projects you're working on? Oh, Linda, help. If I could virtually send you my stickers to organize, oh, mm, mm, mm. I got real life sticker problems, y'all. Okay, okay. So I've never tried stitching the pages. Okay, you learning how to do your own nails. Working on budget planner. Mm-hmm. I need to be right with you. Mm-hmm. All the way. All the way. But I have been putting my companies on my stock watch list. And I have reassessed what is a necessity for me on my budget. And then I did keep 1 to 2 things that I wanted because I'm not gonna give up every one. But I did give up a lot. I did. So Sharonda, I used to always want gray, right? And so my sister started graying early. When my dad was living, he used to have this patch in the front. I used to be like, ooh, I want one. And I might have looked in the mirror the other day, and it was like about 4 new grays that I didn't see. And I was like, wait. I don't think I'm that ready. I sounded ready before. So yeah, I done picked up my blonde and my brown. And we're gonna have to hold off on that for a sec. I was real confident before, but not yet. Okay. Kids cleaning another win. Mm-hmm. I'm so glad to hear y'all got some wins. I'm telling y'all, like, a little good news goes a long way. Oh, another thing, y'all, a tip, and I'm just thinking about this because I got to do it for myself. I have one already written out, grocery store list. If some of you are ordering in, I, in particular, am doing, what is that place called? Instacart. And I remember I used to laugh at Fee. If y'all know who Fee is from Gold Mine and Cocoa, we would be on the phone and she would be ordering stuff. And I'd be like, girl, there you go again. And then one of my other close friends, Leah, is like, oh yeah, I do my orders. Y'all, I'd have been bit by the bug. I be on there ordering everything. I'd be like, oh yeah, no, I ain't gonna be able to go in this store. Nope. So if you are a person like me, you're gonna need a list in front of you. Make sure you write your grocery list because you know when you homebound, you tend to think you need a whole lot of stuff that you really don't need. So you may want to consider writing a list out. Um, yeah, write a list out, y'all. Cause I be virtual shopping for real. I be like, ooh, and then I have to go back through and be like, girl, now you doing team too much. Yes, like the snacks. I be like, click, click, and then I be like, girl, you ain't about that life. Hold on, back up on out. And then you know how when you put stuff in the cart and it be like, people who got this normally get this too. And I'm like, see, mm-mm. So I need to go on Pinterest to see is there another recipe. Like I told you, I'm gonna do the ground turkey meatballs, and then I want make. You know what I want? I want an avocado salad for those that like avocados. It's avocado, tomatoes, and cucumbers with a little bit of seasoning and a little bit of cilantro. It's amazing. To my avocado lovers. This page is boring me. What are we gonna do over here? On here, what are you? The only thing I haven't been able to find, well, not me because I ain't in the stores, but when I put on the list is ginger, fresh ginger. Yes, I'm excited for you, Joy. Y'all, Joy makes like, so since my grandmother passed, yeah, that was in 2012. Um, Aside from my other aunt, no, I could not find anybody that makes a pound cake like them. And so my aunt is living, but she's in Columbus, Georgia. So I don't go home. I don't go home a lot since my grandmother died. I could probably count on one hand how many times I've been home. And home is Columbus, Georgia, y'all. Muskogee County. So anybody from there, hey y'all. And so one day she made this pound cake. Yeah, I can't make this stuff up. Like, I was like, did my grandma jump in her hands? Because I ain't had this since my auntie. And like I told you, I don't go home that often, so I don't get the opportunity to get that. So it was amazing. So I just say all that to say, y'all, she the bomb with baking, okay? And I've been telling her if she don't start her baking company. Oh, and then her well, I'm talking about all this and I need to lose weight. And then her chocolate chip cookies, y'all. And her chocolate cake. Child. Eats the bomb. I'm sure you're in the kitchen baking something. So yeah, she bakes, I cook. I don't know if I want Miss Peyton or if I want ambitious. Let's see. She's actually one of my favorite dolls. But she's too tall, I think. Oh, not really. How long? I don't know if I can make that promise. You know, that just all depends on if he opens the door to get the box. You know, we'll see how that works out for him. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna need y'all help on this one. Hold on, we just trying a couple of dolls out. We are trying a couple of the dolls out. Okay, so we're gonna go between her. Where's my other one? So while I'm trying to find the other doll, y'all, so what do y'all need to spring clean? What's going to be the first area in your house that you're going to spring clean? See how I'm giving y'all some things that you can do? I know you rolling your eyes like, girl, get out of my house. Nope. You know, all them times you said you ain't had time and you was just too busy and the world just doesn't give you a break. Well, Mother Nature said, you got time. All right, y'all, so I think we are going to go between, let's go between her. Okay, you started with your bedroom. I semi-sorted. Told y'all I just made that bed up today. Oh, yeah, let's not talk about these craft rooms. Oh, if I wasn't so ashamed, I would do a whole cleanup video on my craft room. But I can't let y'all judge me right now, okay? Gotta judge yourself. All right, so what are we thinking? This is A. That's Spark. B. Deja. C. Ambitious. So A, B, C. And she's going to go in this space right here. So I'm going to cover that up and I'm okay with it. So I'm going to let y'all put that in the comment section while I go in and put a little black line. Y'all know I'm here for these little black lines around the thing. So, all right, I'm hearing C. Okay, C is winning right now. So what I will say, y'all, for people that are going to get into the stylogy, when you start getting to your, the left side and it gets chunky, it's a little different. So you have to start rolling the book. And everybody's book is not going to be as thick as mine, but I layer. So my book, I love to see a chunky journal. Like, that excites me. But when it comes to writing on the other side, you know, I be on this little struggle bus a little bit. So that's when like cute and straight lines for me sometimes go all the way out of the window. And I have to be all right with that. Yeah, so that little line is real, it's a little bit destructive. Okay, so it looks like we're going with C. Like y'all said, it pulls more of the pink. And that was, I think that's the first thing I pulled out. These to me seem to melt in too much. All right, so we are going to go with Ambitious. And these are from Gold Mine and Cocoa, if y'all are wondering where the dolls come from. In my description box, you should be able to see a link that you can click on. Hold on, I'm about to turn this up, see where her head is going to be. So she's probably going to cover the eye a little bit. So you're saying like fold their spine all the way back like this. Oh, that does actually work. That works much better. Okay. So again, y'all, this is why I like flat laying journals and books I can manipulate. Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure her head ain't going to be cut off. And let's start from top. I'm okay if this eye gets covered a little bit. I just don't want to have to cut. Okay, I like it. You don't have to, but I do. Yeah, I definitely love the chunky factor. And that's more if I'm doing the, I'm not going to say crafting like with my journal, but more layering. Now, my regular journal gets chunky as well, too, because I still, like, in my Dear Diary-ish type journal entries, y'all, I still add stickers. I draw, like, I don't care what the day looks like that I'm writing about. I kind of like seeing texture or seeing some color. And then there are days that I don't add anything to it. But I may do something where I might write a word big or I might write a word small. I just want my journal to just pop. And I found that I'll go back to writing in a journal more from that. So if you find yourself struggling and you're like, oh, I just can't journal because it just all looks the same, consider that. And I'm going to show y'all what I mean by I change the way it looks even if it's all black and white. I'm going to show y'all that in a second. Okay. I'm going to do something else with that left-hand side, just not right now. So let me show you briefly. Let's see, I got some little paper over here. Okay. So you want to spruce up your journal page because your journal is whack right now, and it's okay, all right? That's what you might be telling yourself. My journal is whack. And so you're like, oh, I'm going to show you what most of y'all probably do, okay? Let's do it on the back side. Today's date is April 1st, 2020. Today was okay. I'm still stuck in the house. Why me? All right, so this may be what some people's journal entries are looking because everybody's moods are shifting and you're like, woe me, right? I'm going to change this into let me look at it in a different approach, right? But now I'm going to make this journal entry more presentable, right? Exactly, Ash. That's what I'm about to write. You got a little ahead of me. You got ahead of me, okay? So this is how most people tend to journal, right? So one of the things that I've learned is how I look at the approach, even if I'm going to write where I am uncomfortable, maybe not liking something, I may also find a different approach to how I write it, right? So today is April 1st. So y'all know I'm always pull out a little bit of a mild liner, right? So y'all know one of my signature things is to do this. It's April. I might write the date all the way across the front, right? I'm going to do my little frill little stuff right here. All right. So up here, I'm just like, oh, blah, blah, blah. So it's April 1st, 2020. All right, I might do a little bit of a skinny writing to start. All right, so that might be today. And then I might want to break it up. And so a lot of you all have stuff in the house like this, right? A lot of you all have, and so I'm talking to my pen people right now. If you're not a pen person, we'll do this on another day. But for my pen gurus and everybody that know what a pen is and thickness in pens, if you have a 0.5, a 0.7, and a 0.10, and a 0.2 or 3, you can use all of those, right? So right here we have a 0.2, a 0.5. I don't have a 0.7 in this brand. I have a 0.8 and a 0.1. This is going to give me a variety in how my journal entry looks, just so it looks a little different, right? So today, Now, I might have woke up and I might have been things may have been a little heavy on my mind. Now, when you do your journal entry, you don't want to negate how you feel. So that's one thing you do not want to do. You just don't want to stay stuck in that moment, or you don't want it to replay over and over. Okay. So I don't want y'all to feel like, dang, I can't write how I really feel in my journal. You want to write how you feel, but you also want to be a little more descriptive. Why do you feel like that? How am I feeling like that? Okay. What other ways can I look at how I'm feeling? Right. So today, and this is not necessarily how I feel today. This may have been another day. Today, I woke up a bit overwhelmed. And again, everybody's not going to take the time to switch out pens. Again, I'm just telling y'all, this is how I switch up some of my writing, right? So the first thing we talked about is how I was like, the person may say, I'm stuck in the house. Now, I'm naturally a homebody, y'all. So I'm not really that particular person that's going to be like, oh my God, I'm stuck. So, but we're just saying, today I woke up a bit overwhelmed. That was the actual truth for me on some days. I started thinking, why am I stuck in this house? Then I slowly All right, so of course I would do more and I would write more if this was my journal entry. But what we have right here versus today was, okay, I'm stuck in this house. Why me? My tune changed, right? Today I woke up a bit overwhelmed. I started thinking, why am I stuck in this house? Then I slowly humbled myself and realized I have been granted a safe space, right? So this is typically how I write. The reason I have learned how to write like that is, I'm in therapy, y'all, right? So there are different exercises that I am taught how to do, right? So there's an irrational thought and a rational thought, right? So it's okay to feel how you feel, but you then may want to say, okay, how can I look at it differently? And so these are ways that you can break down your journal writing. Now, you're going to have days that you want to write that you angry and you're going to write and fill up that page. By all means, do what you must. However, if you go back and you're a type that I like to revisit how I write and I may want to work on a solution, you then may go back and read it and say, okay, I want to write another journal entry because I'm in a better space or I feel a little different. I'm the type that, how did I play a factor in how I'm feeling? What can I do differently? Because again, I tell you all the time, you can't change everything, but you can control what you can. So journal about that. So that's just an example of how my journal entry might look different. And then I may go in and say, oh, I want a border. Right now, I dated this. I don't necessarily date everything. That is the reason I do a Hello April section. So if there is a journal entry that is a not so good journal entry, I'm typically not going to date that. If it is a day that it's the bomb and I'm excited, I'm going to typically date that. All right. But I might say, oh, I want to spruce this up a little bit. One of my signature things is this little loopy thing. And then I like doing those little dots. I just alternate between the sides. And so just like that, there's a difference in how that looks in your journal and a difference in how this looks in your journal, right? Something simple. You ain't have to draw nothing for real. You don't have to be like, girl, I ain't no artist. I don't have all the pens in the world. We use two colors, gray and black. That is it. If you don't have a different pen size, let's just say you're like, okay, girl, ain't nobody no pen fanatic like you. That's fine. And you just have one pen size and you're like, oh, but I still want my journal to look different. You may say, you want to do your today. So I'm going to show you a regular today. All right, so that's a regular today. How can I write today different? And you can apply this to any type of word in your journal. So we're going to do another today. This is one of my favorite things to do, where you just add some little circles on the end. All right, you just add these little circles. All right, so that's another way you could write today. You could do, and remember, we're using the same pen. So these are for people that's like, girl, I don't have these pens, Adrian. What can I do? You can take this same skinny effect, but you're going to space it out just a little bit. And then we're going to focus on making it a little broader. And of course I will fill this in a little bit more, but we ain't doing all that right now. Okay, so y'all see how you can make things look different. Same thing, they all look different. And that's how you can create your journal page to look a little bit differently, right? So everything changing spacing, changing the way you write. Some people ask about handwriting and how do you make your letters look different, y'all. I look at fonts. I just pay attention to fonts and then I'm like, oh, I want to try to write it like that. So another way I might do it today. I just changed the way the Y look and the way the A. I just dropped that line down. It's not a traditional, but it's just a little different, okay? So you can do a lot of different things to spruce up your journal pages. Washi tape. Highlighters go a long way. So again, if you don't have mild liners and you got a fluorescent yellow, a fluorescent green, the traditional highlighters, you can use those to boost up your page. But I really did want to show y'all the difference in how your journal writing can expand. Something as simple as one line, I just added a little bit more to it, and that's how you expand on your journal writing. Again, many people have been taught to surface write. Surface writing pretty much is I'm okay. Why are you okay? Or I'm happy. What made you happy? Where were you when you were happy? What did you have on when you were happy? Who, what, when, where, how, and why? That will get your whole entire journal filled up versus a one word, okay? And learning to write in your journal, y'all, will actually teach you how to communicate as well. A lot of your journals are probably how you communicate in real life. We just gonna call it what it is. And in April, examine that. Examine the conversations you have with your friends and your family. Is it always the same thing? Are you always calling and complaining about something that's going on? Or are you always talking about self? When you talk to people, do you ask them how are they doing? Or is it all about, oh my God, this is what I got going on? Or again, your journal probably is very similar to how you move in real life. So you may want to write that down. Does my journal read how I am in real life? And if it is, maybe that's something that you want to work on, your communication skills, writing and verbally. Okay, so I think that's that. Oh, we are right at our mark. Your girl be on it. So we're at 60 minutes from when we started. So I think we did quite a bit. We're conversing more. Thank y'all. We did our Hello April page. We talked about how you can spruce up your journal even if you don't have all the things. We talked about starting to spring clean, cooking, our wins. Glad to see a lot of you all are still having wins during all of this that's going on. And I think that's about it. As I said before, Patreon, y'all journal prompts go out tomorrow, which is Thursday. Everybody else, the other journal prompts come out on Friday. If you are on any of my social media sites, you will see it. You'll see it on every single site. Y'all know when I post something on one, it's a ripple effect. So I like to make sure that y'all can find everything. If you haven't signed up for the newsletter on my website page, go ahead and do that. I did have a couple of people reach out to me about the shirts. As I mentioned before, they were pre-orders, so it's cut off right now, y'all. For the shirts, I will open another round to order shirts in the middle of April, depending on how everything is doing, because I literally had to order from a vendor outside of Georgia because things have drastically changed. So that changes the dynamics of shipping and all of the above. So again, I want to make sure that I'm able to fulfill the orders and stay within the time frame that I like to as much as possible. So I'll keep y'all posted in the middle of April about that. If y'all have paid attention to my Instagram page, I saw a neon shirt pop up that said right on. That's going to be a part of the next release, and I'll still bring back the paper and pen shirts as well. So that is in the middle of April. That's in the works. And is that everything update wise? I think that's everything update wise. I told y'all will start seeing me do videos, pre-recorded videos again. I believe because I talk so much on the lives, a lot of those that are going to start coming out are going to be me not talking and more of pages developing, okay? So don't be shocked if you like, girl, why you ain't really talking on those? People are going to have to come to Lunchtime Live for that. And so I think that's it. If anybody can benefit from the video, make sure you share it with whoever. And I will catch y'all on the next one. Enjoy the rest of your day.